Yeah, man. You know what? It's really crazy. Thinking about what's going on. Um, you haven't even heard anything like this in a long time. Have you ever heard anything like this in a long time? Yeah, I'm on Fifth Avenue. Anybody needs real estate, man, give me a call. 646-481-9409. Anyway, man. So, just things that are going on in the world. Just, like I said before, just document everything. Check out our other videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's cool. Yeah, so, not on no conspiracy theory stuff, but just on real Deo stuff. Like, not thinking what if, and just talking about people's feelings. When it comes to like just being next to other people, being next to other people, it makes you feel a certain way or act a certain way. Depending on the vibe that they give you. So now I just want to talk about, coronavirus and all the other stuff, right? So there's a particular group of people that always wear, like surgical masks in public. When you go to certain countries, I kind of understand it, because it's really crowded, and they said that that's how like things are going to spread in the future, because there's going to be so many people, so many people that's going to create other diseases or whatever the case may be. And they also said that with all of these, all of the new people, so many millions and billions and billions of people, that it will cause the earth to, have hurricanes and earthquakes and stuff like that too. For whatever reason, so many people. So you have that, right? And then you also have, like I was saying, you also have just the attitude of people when it comes to things like that, like stuff spreading, right? So, here in the United States, in America, at least from what I can see, at least from what I've seen, people don't necessarily wear surgical masks unless it's a medical condition. So, usually some respiratory thing, you can get sick, so you wear the mask. And also, you can get other people sick, so you wear the mask, so it can go either way. But usually, if you gotta wear the mask, you're usually gonna just be in the house. You're not gonna leave because it's dangerous. And the same thing, if you have something that's communicable and can be spread, then you would wear a surgical mask, but you would be inside the house. You would be quarantined. You wouldn't go outside the house. But if you were to, you would have to wear this mask. That's what we think about when we see people wearing a mask. Okay? We don't think about smog. We don't think about pollution. We don't think about nothing else except for you are sick and you are not trying to get anybody else sick. Or, in our mind we think maybe you think everybody else is sick and you ain't trying to get sick. And that's why you wear it. So there's that. But the number one thing people worried about when they see a person with a mask is, with a surgical mask, is, holy smokes, do they have something that I can catch? Okay. Why the hell are you on a train, crowded train, with a mask? If you have any of those conditions or anything, why are you wearing a mask? Why? Why are you wearing a mask? Okay. So now, kind of crazy now with the coronavirus and all that other stuff going around to see people wearing a surgical mask. Now, when you look at the hospitals that are dealing with people that might have this coronavirus, when you see the hospitals, they look like they're going into outer space. The nurses, the doctors, the people sitting behind the desk, the administrators, the secretary, they are all wearing space suits. Not 1 inch of their body is being exposed. It's all covered in material, like to keep germs out. Okay. That's in the hospital. Okay. What makes you think that a surgical mask from Walmart that you get a box for like $2, what makes you think that that is going to stop it? If the nurses and the doctors are wearing suits looking like they're ready to go into outer space, like they're ready for, like, you know, germ warfare, what makes you think that your little mask is going to stop anything? I don't know. Can you tell me? Okay, so that's one thing. That's one thing that's crazy bananas when you think about it. Okay. So, why are you wearing this mask? Because it's not going to do anything but make people think you have something wrong. Right? Okay, now if you have a mask on and you're worried about other people giving you something or you giving other people something, then why wouldn't you not be in public? Right? Does that make sense? If you're going to wear a surgical mask, you got to wear a surgical mask. Why are you in public? Why? And like I said, if the doctors and the nurses are wearing spacesuits to deal with people with this ailment or whatever, this virus or whatever, if they're wearing spacesuits, what makes you think a paper mask from Walmart is going to help you? Can you tell me? And why are you on the crowded subway? Because like I said, over here we think if you're wearing a mask like that, we think you got something wrong with you or something can happen to you by you just breathing regular air. That's what we think. So if you have an ailment and you need a mask to walk around, why the hell are you outside? Okay. Now, I've been to other countries where the air quality is really bad. I mean, when you get out, when I got out of the airport, it was like my face was in the exhaust pipe of a car, a running car. It was literally like that. It was really bad. Your eyes would tear, your eyes would water. And then I understood why people would wear like a mask walking around. I understood them when I was in that country. I was like, wow. You understand? But it's not like that over here. Okay. People, I mean, and we don't wear masks over here in the States. We don't. Okay, so when you see people walking around with a mask, it's very disturbing, right? Alarming. You're like, oh shit, why they got one and I don't have one? Why? What's going on? Something I don't know? Okay. Now, let's get back to the other thing. Who are these people that are popping up with it? Now, in every place, there's a person, well, in a lot of places, there's a person that has it, right? And they're like, oh my God, there's 8 people that have it. We discovered 4 people that have it. Okay. Why are you not showing us who those people are so we can know that, oh, those are people that most likely will go to that part of town that has that outbreak? Why are you making us think that it's somebody who probably wasn't even nowhere near that town and quite possibly, you know, contracted it or whatever from sitting on a plane or going to a store. You understand? So now everyone is thinking like, oh my gosh, and it's creating hysteria. People are worried. Like, yo, what's going on? Is it something wrong or not? So, and then, you leave everybody to have to figure it out for themselves, and in their mind wander, and, they'll create whatever they want to create in their mind. And, it's not good because, people are fearful about things, about the unknown. So, so when there's an unknown there, people get worried. Like when you pop up in the train and you have a surgical mask on, people are worried. Why? Because it's an unknown. I don't know. Why are you wearing that? Is there something I don't know? What? Obviously, I don't know because I have no clue why you're wearing it. You get what I'm saying? So, anyway, who knows? We just have to know, or they should tell us, like, yo, this is a person whose cousin lives over there in that place, and that's why they got it. This is a person that I think that the people that have it are the people that actually directly was eating that whatever, bat soup or whatever. That's what I think. Not that they contracted it for somebody who has it or whatever. I think they were literally eating the soup. And that's what happened. They didn't contract it for somebody else breathing on them. They got it because they was eating the soup, the bat soup and the flying fox soup. And those are the ones that actually have it. Now, whether or not I'm right or wrong, who knows? But that's just my theory. That's what I think. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share. It's cool.